As humans, we always tend to do what we're told not to do. So in this video, I want to make sure that you avoid these 3 things to make sure that you get some success within your Q4. So let's get straight into it. The first thing I want you to avoid is turning off your evergreen paid advertising campaigns. Now, you might be asking why, right? Because what you're running as an evergreen campaign might not be the same type of promotion or the same type of offer that you would want to push during that time of the year. Well, here's the thing. First of all, if you stop your evergreen campaigns and they're already doing good, when Black Friday ends, you're actually gonna have to relaunch these same campaigns, whether you duplicate them or not, or simply turn them back on. And chances are they'll actually dip in performance because you've stopped the algorithm from learning and then you have to restart the whole flywheel. So it becomes hard for the algorithm to get back in the groove. Whereas if you just keep it up and running, it'll still get some conversions and still get some attributions during the Black Friday period, which will still enhance and propel the already existing snowball effect around these evergreen campaigns. Not only that, but they're also probably just going to bring you some extra sales during your Black Friday period because they've been running for a while. So chances are, again, people will tend to see these ads first, and you just gotta think, those are crazy times. Customers are in a mindset to buy. Everybody's aware that it is Black Friday during that time of the year. So it's not like you got to convince people it's hard to buy. Thing is, if they've already seen your brand and you've got your evergreen campaigns up and running, I'm not talking about just retargeting campaigns, I'm talking about your cold campaigns too, you'll be more likely to get those extra conversions. But the main idea is that you just don't live with a drop off in performance once the sales end, because it's known that every time there's a promotion or big events or holiday or whatever that might be within your industry, usually there will be a drop off. You'll suffer a little bit after, right? It's a pendulum. Whatever swings up must swing down at some point, but it won't swing as down if your evergreen campaign are still there, because they won't stop learning, and chances are, again, you'll just pursue the snowball effect. Now, the second thing is, if you want to gamify your process, if you want to make sure that people are buying from you, avoid using products as a way to incentivize people to buy more. Why? Well, again, people are in the mindset to buy during Black Friday. And if you're just giving them more product, they don't need more products, just like you don't need the extra fulfillment of having to add extra products to these orders without getting any added bonuses to it. So what you'd rather do is gamify a process where if they're spending more, if they're reaching a certain threshold, then they might unlock a bigger discounts, or they might unlock an entry to a very big giveaway you're doing, right? You might be giving away a trip to somewhere. You might be giving away an exclusive one-on-one with you, the owner. You might give away something that is not a product and incentivize people to spend and save rather than spend and get extra products. Just in terms of consumer behavior, people are ready to spend money. They got their credit card out. So they're not out to get just an extra product here and there. They're out to spend, and they want to save when they spend. So throwing an extra product won't help them in that sense, but helping them save just an extra 5%, whatever that might be, might push them over the edge to increase their average order value, get you to make some more money, and them just to be happier because they think they've got a better deal. And a third thing to avoid during this Black Friday season is to not have a plan B and C. Plan B being for a worst case scenario, plan C being for an ultra best case scenario. Look, if you really want this to fail, don't plan according to a failure nor according to an insane success. Plan according for the middle. Because look, chances are it won't go according to plan. You'll have either more sales or less sales than expected. That's what we've seen across all clients last year. The ones that succeeded a whole lot more than they expected. The ones that failed, they really failed dramatically. I mean, maybe not as dramatic as we might think, but they underachieved based on their initially set expectations. So plan according for both. Plan according for inventory, for manpower, right? What if you've hired more people to plan for an incredible amounts of new orders coming in, but you're never getting these orders? What are you going to do with these people? Are they just going to eat through your margins, or do you already have a plan to kind of move them around there, or maybe have a plan where they're only under contract and you might just not hire them at the end of the day? So plan according for an incredible success. So I would actually advise that you shoot for 2x what your Black Friday goal is. So plan for that. Then plan for 2x under. So basically you have your goal that you want to hit for Black Friday, plan for 2 times more and 2 times less, and exactly plan what you're going to do with your staff what you're gonna do with your inventory if that ends up happening. And if everything fails so that you're 2x below, how you're gonna revive your customer pool or the market to make sure that you can adapt and hopefully achieve your target. And if you're higher than your goal, how can you make sure that you achieve these expectations and that you just don't have to, as an example, stop spending on ads or have to cancel the sale earlier and just slow down your sales curve because you've not planned for a best case scenario. And I'm telling you, people might be listening to this and not believing. They might think like, Justin, I really don't think it's possible for us to have like a 2x or goal during Black Friday. This is very unlikely. I'm telling you from experience, it happened to us last year. It happened to us with one specific client. Things blew out of proportion much more than they and we imagined. And it might seem like a very good thing, but truthfully, like it's not. Like we had to stop our job earlier, which sucks. Like we had to stop the ads, which, you know, imagine you're all excited about something and somebody kind of cuts your fun, you know, abruptly. That's kind of how it feels for us as an agency. Obviously, we're also losing money because we have a percentage deal with that brand. But if you think about the brand themselves, they had so many orders to deal with that they had to, in a hurry, hire like 8 extra people within their fulfillment team, which also pushed back their shipping delays by almost a month to get the products out, which led to customer complaints. So kind of everything escalated from there on their end. Also, again, sucked on ours. So it's not fun for anybody when things go too well. So plan according to that to make sure that you can accommodate and to make sure that you can actually sustain a higher than expected sales level. Now, for more Q4 tips and exclusive news about TikTok ads and Facebook ads, as well as just the general e-commerce space, make sure to click on the link in the description down below and join our free Facebook group where we post daily about these tips. Now, if you're an e-commerce brand or store owner making at least $20,000 to $30,000 a month with your brand, I also invite you to check the link in the description down below and book in a very short demo call with our team. On that call, we'll take a look at your brand, see if you're a good fit for our UGC creation program, TikTok ads, and omni-channel marketing. If not, worst comes to worst, we'll just leave you with a free action plan to implement on your own. On that note, make sure you check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.